Oh god, what to do for an intro? How are you doing? God, my forehead is so shiny. We really need to work on the lighting in this room. Try my best here. Hello again, maybe, again, I don't know. Are you a returning viewer? Maybe, but in case you're not, hi, I'm Cameron Bain. I write mysteries and thrillers, and this is a video just talking about videos I'm gonna make in the future, basically around reviewing certain books, stuff like that. All right, so this isn't a review channel. You know, I'm not gonna be reviewing books one through 5 or on any sort of metric like that. I think those are kind of useless metrics anyway. But I want to talk about books, or I want to recommend books that I think other people should read, whether you're a mystery writer or just a fan of thrillers and stuff like that. So yeah, I remember, I guess the first time I liked reading mysteries and thrillers, it was actually the Geronimo Stilton books when I was a kid. I used to love those because the font was different colors and stuff, and it was more engaging to read than, I don't know, other books they hand out to kids these days. Oh, wow. Oh, another book about a dead dog. Oh, wow. There's so many books about dead dogs, and they should really do like a whole survey on all the books given to kids about dead dogs and stuff. It's weird. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So I liked Geronimo Stilton. I like mysteries, stuff like that. But I think the biggest impact was watching Criminal Minds and CSI at way too young an age. Thank you, Mom. But thank you. They were good shows to watch. I mean, it's better. They were much more engaging to watch than, I don't know, Ben 10 or Teen Titans or whatever. Watching, people die. So I'm not a critic. I do have a degree about writing and stuff, but I don't really think of myself as a critic or, someone with great, detailed thoughts and wisdom about books or anything like that. But instead, just think of me as someone who's deeply invested in stories and characters and stuff like that, and who's actively trying to write better ones or good ones, as good ones. So what you'll see here on this channel is mainly me talking about books that I like, that I genuinely liked, books that, helped inspire me a little bit, wanted me to become a better storyteller, taught me stuff about craft, you name it. So sometimes it'll be a bestseller, a big book. Other times it'll be stuff a little bit more under the radar. It just depends on what I'm reading at the time and what I think I can make a good video about. I'm in a bit of a bind here. I never want to lie to you. I never want to recommend a book that I didn't like. I want to tell you everything, but I can't tell you everything either. I don't want to just rant on here about a book I hated, even though I can do that. I do love talking about books I hate, and I could do that for hours. I even did that a little bit with the agent I met with in New York City. When we had gelato, we talked about books we didn't like. But I'm not going to do that on here really that much. Yeah, it's just not a nice thing to do. I guess what I'm talking about is more like modern books, or like books that are coming out. Contemporary, is that the right word use? Of stuff in my genre. I'm trying to become a published author, and I can't exactly be on a panel with another writer whose book I publicly trashed. And just imagine, in the future, if an agent is trying to work with me and they really want to sell my book and they send it off to a bunch of editors, and then those editors look me up, and what do they find? Videos of me trashing a book that they represented and helped create. Not the best look, not a great look. And also, I think there's too much negativity out there because I think it's about like clicks and stuff. So again, I can rant about stuff for hours, but I don't see the point, and it seems kind of unnecessary. So here's the compromise I'm trying to make. To make sure I stay both honest and positive, I'm only going to talk about books I genuinely enjoyed, or books that I think people should read. Whether you're an aspiring writer or just enjoy mysteries and thrillers. If they're like older books, then of course I can trash them. I'm sure that those will be fun. I'm sure everything was very accurately described. I'm sure the female characters in those older books were written very well. But you get the point. I have a bunch of books that were recommended to me by this hopeful agent, by this person who hopefully will become my agent, that helped me and might be able to help you. No, just watch. I'm making all these promises about me not ranting about stuff, and then just cut to in a year, I'm still doing YouTube, but the only way to get views is to trash every book that comes out. A non-stop deluge of me making fun of other books. So again, here's just what I'm gonna say. I want to talk about books I like, and that can hopefully be beneficial for you to read as well. I guess that's kind of a mission statement. I don't want to lie to you any more than I have to. I'm sure you don't want me lying to you either, even though I am a storyteller and lying is the entire job. But anyway, I'm going to be starting with a very charming book I just finished. It's kind of an indie. I don't think anyone's heard about it. It's a very not popular author at all, and no one's actually done a video on it. It's weird. I can't get this bit going. So the book I will be starting my review, or why don't we just call them "You Should Read blank blank blank." I like that. Mystery writer thinks you should read blank blank blank. Something like that. A little positive. So I'll be starting that list with a book I just finished. Thursday Murder Club, yay! It was super fun, and I'll see you in that video. Okay, bye. Thank you again.